Hi, Sammy. How are you? Nice to see you. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody is well. Hi, Beth. How are you? Hi, Jennifer. How are you doing today? Oh, both Jennifers. Jennifer on TikTok, Jennifer on YouTube at the same time. Good afternoon. I'm well, Sammy. Hi, Brennan. How are you? Hi, Stacy. Eduardo, I am in Toronto, Canada. Hi, Ella. How are you doing today? I'm good. I'm good. Hey, my friend. How are you? Dare I ask, Brennan? Dare I ask? I hope everybody's having a good day. It's so sunny and bright here right now. My goodness. Oh, my hair is all over the place. I just realized. Hi, Jose. How are you? Hi, Holly. Good afternoon. Hi, Tamara. How are you? It's nice and sunny out here today. It actually feels more like spring. It's amazing. Like Mother Nature doesn't know which way is which. You're loving the sun today too? Nice. Hi, Jen. How are you? Jen, what's it like where you live right now? Is it sunny today at least? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Davina. I really appreciate it. I'm good. It's been such a busy, busy day. I can't remember, Brennan. I can't remember. You did a huge change? Nice. You got different nails this time. Amazing. Oh, thank you, Manisha. I really appreciate it. Eduardo, you're in the Philippines? Nice. It was pouring earlier and now humid and sunny. Yeah, we had rain overnight. So we lost the volleyball game. It was very, very there weren't many people because it was a makeup game. So that means not everybody could come. We don't normally play Monday nights, so most people couldn't even make it. So it didn't really go very well. We lost. I think we've been losing every game. But we do play on Wednesday night. So oh, thank you for asking, Beth. Yeah, volleyball yesterday was it was okay. It was okay. It's hot and windy where you are. We could use some of that nice warm weather coming through. Well, we're on a streak. We certainly are on a losing streak, but so. Oh, Ratik, thank you very much. Well, tell me, everybody, what's your word of the day? I don't have a lot of time because I do have a session at 5, but let me know. What's the vibe today? What are you feeling? Hi, Maddie. Oh, happy vibes out to you too. Thank you. You're my new subscriber, Manish. Thank you. That's very kind. You feel grateful, Tammy? Good. Thank you, Aish. I really appreciate it. Hi, Frederick. How are things in Sweden? You feel stressed? Hi, Garns. How are you? Oh, boy. Quite the vibes today. Oh. Hi, Laura. How are you? I think we're definitely getting into the full moon vibes. A lot of testing in the air, a lot of intensity. I think, emotions. I have a chakra reading that I haven't posted yet. I will post it later when I finally finish for the day. But it's the best advice I can say right now is like one foot in front of the other. Kitties are good. Oh my God, if I could take a picture right now, I would. Karma is laying. So I bought a new kitty condo a few months ago, and Karma never laid on this little, it's like a little, it looks like a little hammock, kind of, but it's not a hammock. And she's never laid on it. And she finally discovered today how comfortable, hi, Suzette. She's finally discovered how comfortable she is on this thing. It's like supporting her belly. Oh my God, if I could get a picture, I would. She's funny. But Tammy, you're a Sagittarius? Sagittarius energy is about freedom, adventure, I'm good, Laura. I'm good. Oh, thanks, Maddie. All right, let's get into it. Let's kind of see what the cards are saying today. Oh my gosh, Karma is like in lounging mode. I've never seen her lay like this. This is funny. Jimmy's sleeping. Pandy's sleeping. Let's see. You're Leo and the girl you like is Pisces. Very nice. I've seen a lot of Leo and Pisces together. I am from Toronto, Canada. Let's see. Current energy today is, oh, the Three of Swords has come up quite a bit. How many of you are feeling sadness? How many of you are feeling a little bit of the emotion coming through? I'm finding that people have some wounds coming through the surface that they didn't know that they had or that they thought they dealt with. That's come up today in some talk. Yeah, you feel sadness? You too, Jen. Okay, so there's a few people feeling that lately. Definitely. Yeah, you too, Garns? Oh, Jen, did you? You had to walk away? That's a tough one. We'll have to talk about it. Toronto is for you ice hockey. Well, definitely. I mean, if you're Swedish. One of my favorite Toronto Maple Leafs. I mean, we have Swedish players now, but my favorite one is Mats Sundin, if you know your hockey. You feel nervous these days, Raquel? Yeah, a lot of people are nervous these days. They're feeling the intensity, right? Interesting. All right, let's take another card and see what we need to know. You don't know why you feel it? You feel electric? Well, that's good too. You feel the intensity in the air. Ooh, the snake energy. You know, snake is about shedding skin. It's also interesting because the snake does represent Scorpio energy. Scorpio can embody many forms. That's why you might hear the Scorpio be associated to snakes, the phoenix rising from the ashes, or even, I believe, is it falcon or is it eagle? I think it's an eagle. Okay, they haven't been present. Lack of words, lost in his own head, and you need more. Absolutely, and that's part of the boundary, Jen. But that's good for you to recognize, right? It can also be a bit of self-deception. You know, a topic that came up earlier today was the idea of maybe we thought we were over something, but we're not, and we've been telling ourselves that we are, if that makes sense. Hi, Laura. How are you? Nice to see you. Why does it feel so intense, Garns? Well, there's a lot of wounds coming to the surface just astrologically. Full moons, especially in Scorpio, are not going to be easy. So there's definitely a lot going on right now. I think this is all coming down to choices. And I always say this, whenever I film a video, I refer to as the video that I haven't posted yet, but this is a video of basically like, we have a choice. We can either be in optimism or we can be in pessimism. We can choose to fight something or we can go with the flow and sort of ride the wave, you know? So, hi, Jay. Nabir, I can't do a personal reading for you specifically. You're a Scorpio, Nabir. So, I mean, you might be feeling the full moon. Yes, the Ouroboros. Yeah, absolutely. The end is the beginning is the end. Mm-hmm. You're ready for Friday. Perfect. For the full moon Zoom. Amazing, Jen. Good. I'm glad. So let's see what else we need to know. Your garage got broken into on Friday, so you're wondering what karma. Oh no, Laura, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know, but sometimes these things are a little bit of a wake-up call, but I'm sorry that happened to you. Hi, Calliope. How are you? You feel the moon influence in your Capricorn? Well, I think everybody's going to feel it, to be honest with you, but some more than others. Okay, that makes sense, Garns? Diana, you're 100% right. You got to ride that wave and trust. Does it reflect change and shedding? Yeah, it can, absolutely. Hi, Laura. Yes, all is well. How are you doing? Oh, Jay, that's very kind of you. Thank you. You were thinking rebirth. Yeah, Brian, absolutely. It can be. You were going to do snake for your nails? You know what's funny? Somebody that I play volleyball with, she got her nails done and it's supposed to be like a snake pattern. And she said that a friend told her that it looked like corn on the cob. And we started laughing because I was like, just do, right? As like a little joke or take a picture or like a snap. And I thought it looked like a snake, but she said her friend said it looked like corn. So, bonjour Kathy. Ça va bien aujourd'hui? Yeah, it definitely proved to you that you needed to shore up, yeah, your lack of security. So yeah, for sure, makes sense. No, it was like corn on the cob, corn on the cob, right? I have flirting eyes. Oh, no, these are just my eyes. Hi, Emlyn, how are you? I'm well, it's Quest. How are you? You've been seeing 1111 all day? Calliope, it's brand new beginnings. Brand new beginnings. Yeah, absolutely, Laura. You know what? Do you want me to email you? And we can set up a time? I'll look at my schedule. Gardens, you've been purging a lot of emotions. I think many people have, for sure. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at the potential or challenge today. I love corn on the cob. Like it's one of my favorite vegetables, you know? Yeah. Okay, Laura, I will. Oh, thanks, Tay. Hi, Melissa. How are you, my friend? Nice to see you. All the baddies. Let's see. Potential or challenge. See, I told you, Scorpio energy, death and rebirth, total transformation. Oh yeah, your grandpa grew corn? I grew up around a lot of farms, you know? I do remember the name, it's Quest, I do. Hi, Anita, how are you? I have cat eyes and heavenly eyes too, and oh, thank you. Oh, heavenly eyes, thank you. People, that's one thing that I've always been complimented on throughout my life is my eyes. Apparently, I don't know. Apparently, I have a look. I don't, I don't know. I don't know what I do, but, oh, that's amazing, Tamara. I have a deep connection to my biological grandfather as well. I say biological because obviously you guys know that I had my other grandfather after he was my step grandfather after my grandfather passed. But the death card, Scorpio energy, death and rebirth, total transformation. Oh, whether I'll marry you. Oh, all applications go to Jose. He's my head of security. And I'm not available. So, Jose will communicate for me. That's right. Jose says you can submit all marriage applications for screening. Yeah. Hi, Lindsay. How are you? 333-444. So 3s are ascended masters and 4s are angels are with you, right? No, I don't necessarily follow Vedic astrology, although I do find it very fascinating. Jose's the screener. He's my head of security, Laura. Always my head of security. All right, there's the book. So interesting, death and rebirth. It's almost like there's an ending of an old story, right? And yet we're going to create new chapters and new adventures. So we have to let some things go. I know it's very hard for people to do, but it is necessary right now. Don't I have a choice? I sure do. That's why I'm not available. I'm from Canada. See, I'm from Canada. Nines are all about solitude and being on the brink of major change, Jennifer. So let's see. What should we focus on today? Page of Wands, throwing caution to the wind and enjoying life. You're looking for some new chapters, Laura? Yeah, me too. Listen, I like change. I don't have an issue with change. I think change brings growth, new experiences, and that, I don't know, that excites me. Hi, Mayor, how are you? Let's see. Ah, the child card. innocence and brand new beginning. It's almost like telling you today to have the innocence of a child, to do something that's fun and spontaneous, to do something that is just fun or that brings joy to you. So, hi, Adelia. How are you? I'm well, thank you. Let's take a look at the recent past. What do we need to know? The Wheel of Fortune. Growth and shift. Don't fight the shift, right? Holy shift. We've got new things coming. How many of you are seeing ladybugs right now? I've had a few people reach out to me and be like, what are ladybugs? What do they mean? They mean abundance and good luck. Oh, the polar bear. Oh my goodness. Okay, have I told you this story yet? I have to tell. Please tell me if I've told you. If I have, I don't want to repeat. Have you seen the debate on social media all about 100 men versus a silverback gorilla? Has this come up on your social media? Because when I was at school last week, the boys in the class, I want to share this if I haven't already, because it is absolutely hilarious. The boys in the class were telling me all the ways in which they think they would take on a silverback gorilla. So if you haven't seen this, this is a social media trend where they're debating a silverback gorilla versus 100 people. Okay. I went to, because I've been doing supply area, like every now and again I go in. And so I've met this class and they're hilarious. And anyways, so they were telling me, it almost sounded like wrestling, like the Royal Rumble, like where they think they're going to go in one at a time. And they told me that basically they're going to sacrifice the first 5 people out of 100. And then they were telling me the way that they were going to fight this thing. So anyways, first part of the story, I'm listening to these group of boys talk about their plan. Okay. I agree, Tamara. It's kind of a funny debate. It's really interesting to hear their thoughts, right? So they were telling me about how they plan to take on this silverback, okay? And I'm listening to all these wild theories. And then there's a group of girls at the front and they're like gossiping about boys, okay? And I was reminded of that social media trend. You know that social media trend where like, or trend or like videos where like women are like, I wonder what he's thinking about. I wonder what he's thinking about. Is he cheating? Is he lying? No, he's talking about 100 men versus a silverback gorilla and all the ways in which they're going to take this thing on. And I just died laughing because if you really think about it, these guys were not thinking about anything in relation to dating, anything in relation to women, anything in relation to all they were doing was thinking about how they're going to sacrifice 5 men, who's going to jump the gorilla from behind, who's going to do this, then they're like, miss, what if they were all sumo wrestlers? I'm like, well, then they're not agile enough. Okay, miss, what if they're all UFC fighters? And I'm like, you think that gorilla's gonna have the feel the punch of even a UFC fighter? Please, and so we were just laughing at these boys. And so I said to the girls, I'm like, see, you think they're talking about cheating? You think they're talking about other girls? No, they're talking about a silverback gorilla. So the reason why there's a part 2 to this is polar bear. Then we started debating the size of a polar bear in relation to the silverback gorilla, because if you've ever seen the size of a polar bear in comparison, the polar bear is huge, okay? And of course, polar bears are wired to kill, gorillas not, as far as I know. But anyways, we then started debating polar bears. So I was reminded of the story and I said, I've got to tell my online family, because whenever you're wondering about whether that person is thinking about cheating or whatever it is, no, they're talking about 100 gorillas or 100 men and a silverback gorilla. They're thinking about that in the Roman Empire. Laura, I'll tell you what else is really funny. And I'm curious to ask the men in the room here if they ever think about the Roman Empire. James, do you ever think about the Roman Empire? Thank you, James. Jose, do you ever think about the Roman Empire? I'm really curious. I'd love to know from a man's perspective, because I did ask a teacher coworker and he said that, yes, he thinks about the Roman Empire. Okay, Jose, you don't think about the Roman Empire, but do you think about anything similar to the Roman Empire? James just said not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. I swear. You know, like there's got to be things that are similar to that. Maybe not specifically the Roman Empire, but you're reading Marcus Aurelius right now, actually. So there you go. You are thinking about it. You just think about dividing and conquering. Yes, that's probably true. Okay, Moses just said we watch, talk, and discuss Spartans. Okay, Brian says no. I did ask. Like I said, I did ask the teacher coworker if he ever thought about the Roman Empire, and he was like, yes. But granted, he's Italian and his parents are from Italy, so it makes sense, you know? Oh, thank you, Sonny. You're very kind. David just said, I think about ideas. Yeah. I just think that like we're wired definitely to think differently. Oh, you're Persian. Nice. Do you think about the Persian Empire? Because I mean, Iran has quite the history, right? Where are you from in Iran? Hi, Beverly. How are you? So anyways, the polar bear. The polar bear is about strength. You do think about, obviously historically, oh, you're from Shiraz. Nice. It's a beautiful part of the country. Let's see. Let's see what our strength position is today. You're more about Persian poetry and art is absolutely beautiful. And I think people, you know, if people like Rumi, Rumi is Persian. So very interesting. Hi, Tracy. I knew what you meant, Tracy. No worries. No worries. An ice bear, more your style. Cat, exactly. The bear card. Bonjour, mon ami. Yeah, for sure. I know a lot about Persian art. I've learned a lot. It's in poetry. It's beautiful. A lot of deep words. I can't get over how poetic Farsi is. Yeah. Hi, Sheena. Hi, Cash. How are you? So let's see, what is the strength position? You're a big fan of Rumi? Me too. I have a Rumi deck, actually. I just found it not that long ago. I have to take it out. And food. Oh, Jen, you know I love Persian food. Any day of the week. I think I order more Persian food than I do even like if I have a choice of ordering takeout. It's like Persian food more than anything. This is true, or Turkish food. I keep thinking, where's it been all my life? Let's see the strength position. The Ace of Cups. To do your own reading, this is a general collective reading, so you can take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Hi, Nova. How are you? It's so nice to see you. How are things? It was such a pleasure meeting you. So this is the Ace of Cups, which is all about a brand new emotional beginning. Hi, Dimpy. How are you? Brian, do you like Rumi as well? So the Ace of Cups is all about a brand new emotional beginning, filling our own cup, of course. And let's see what else. Hi, Brittany. How are you? The Sun card, a yes card. So I think this was a confirmation for us to know that we need to fill our own cup and enjoy the sun a little bit. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Nova. I am well. I can't wait to come back and see what you guys have in store. Hi, Fairy Tale Crystals. How are you? I'm well, thank you. All right, let's see what else we need to know. Let's look at the near future. So Brian on YouTube just said, stop acting so small. You are the universe and ecstatic. Oh, I missed it. It was gone. It was a Rumi quote. Hi, Jose. How are you? We have a second Jose in the room. Good. Nice to hear you. Yeah, it's general for everybody, Brittany. Yes. Oh, that's amazing, Nova. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I hope to see you again soon. I know that my niece and I will definitely come and visit. She really loved those plushies, and so I would like to get her one. Kat, that's amazing. Congratulations on your new car. New energy, new chapter. That's perfect. Let's take a look at the near future. The Devil card. Okay, so restrictions, addictions, codependency, feeling held back. How many of you do feel a bit held back from what's next, or you're a little bit afraid of what's next? Now, I know Kat's going to be driving into the future with her new car, and I love that. I'm so happy to hear that. Yes, Tamara just said congratulations on your new car. Oh, thanks, Dimpy. I appreciate it. Oh, there's the message. The message, communication. You know, what is being held back communication-wise? Something feels like it's being held back communication-wise. And you know what's funny? When I was filming the chakra reading today, at the very beginning, my throat was a little bit like scratchy, you know? So I feel like throat chakra could be acting up for some people. You're jumping into your new career? Nova, what is it that you're going to be doing? I'm excited for you. Because school's almost done. Wow, that's quite the accomplishment and feeling. Yeah, yours, Jen? It hurt for 3 days. Hi, Chuck. How are you? Laura just said, I've taken a more apathetic point of view towards your situation. Does that mean you're kind of ready to make a move, Laura, or like make a boundary? Hi, Sahil. How are you? Hi, Larry. So let's see. What's the suggested approach? Oh, no way. Nova, how did we not talk about it? Yeah, because remember I told you I was a high school teacher. I could so see you doing ECE. Yeah. Oh my gosh, talk about a small world. You know what I said, Nova? I know I said after we left meeting you, I said, I was like, you and my niece would probably have so much in common. She's studying psychology. Wow, Nova, talk about a small world, how you meet people, eh? Lots of rain there, Chuck? We had a lot of rain too. You've put up a boundary, been sick. Good for you, Laura. I'm proud of you. Angel number 6s are about balance, equal giving and receiving. Oh, Kelly, we're doing, it's not zodiac signs. We're just doing general collective reading. Jose, I could see you pretty soon. Next week. I'd have to look, but we can definitely do something. Yeah, you both are, Nova. That's why I was like, it's nice meeting good people. Yeah, you're right. I didn't know that you were studying EC. Good for you. I'm so proud of you. Oh, EC is early childhood education, not engineering. It's early childhood education. Let's take a look at the suggested approach. What do we need to know? Ah, the Emperor making a power move. Hi, Peter. Making a power move. So right now we're here to, oh my God, there's the gorilla. There's the gorilla. Remember we talked about the gorilla? Oh my gosh, the gorilla and the polar bear. Now we got the gorilla. So, I mean, we kind of debated it already, right? Who would, how many people could take on a silverback? Oh, amazing, Jen. Isn't that funny? Oh, no, that's okay, Jacob. It's all good. Because you take electronics engineering. Yeah, no, that's okay. That's okay. Because what would the C stand for? Electrical something engineering. Forgive me for not knowing. Oh my goodness, the AI on TikTok just put in Roman Empire discussion because we asked about how many people think about the Roman Empire. Hi, Robert. How are you? This is a general collective reading, so I'm not doing personal. Oh, electronics and communication engineering. But you don't typically say communication. Okay, okay. Hi, Jen. Karma's good. She's discovered this. I gotta take pictures of her. She's discovered this like little, like, it looks like a hammock, but it's not. It's not as flimsy as like a hammock, but it's this little like dip on her kitty condo. And now she's discovered it and she loves it. And she's laying in ways I don't think I've ever seen her in her time with me here. Hi, viewers. How are you? Let's see what else we need to know. Ah, the death card again. Hi, Karina. Your ex came back after 1 year on Saturday. Okay, did they come correct and did they come with something new? Or is it the same old, same old? Always ask them what's new. So let's take a look. You love it when she said the readings. I appreciate that. Karma is definitely a star. She loves to get in the middle of the readings. Actually, in today's reading, it's Pandy. Pandy jumped up onto the table. Well, Karina, I send positive vibes that that's the case. Hi, Marty. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. So the death card, death and rebirth, 6 of cups. You have to put an end to the nostalgia. I don't want to say death to nostalgia. You can visit the past. You can't live there. I took another card for that death card because I know we had the Emperor. We got to make a power move. So we need new beginnings and let go of the old, right? Let's take a look at what we need to know. Hi, Anil. How are you? There's the Hermit card. Okay, Virgo energy. This is an energy of searching one's soul. You know what's funny, Steph? Jimmy is doing amazing. I was so worried when he was sick that day. Like, so worried. And you know what? Ever since then, he's been okay. He worked through it. You know? You're a Virgo too? I'm a Virgo as well, Karina. Tamara says, happy birthday to Nishad. Hi, Charge. How are you? Does the sixth sense exist? Well, absolutely. You have to trust your intuition. You've got to trust what you feel. September 3rd? Nice. I'm not far off. Oh, thanks, Christine. Yeah, no, Jimmy's okay. I could have sworn, the vet even called me and said, like, okay, let's get him in. And by the time I was going to take him in, he was okay. Thank goodness. You know? Oh, you're a Virgo too? September 2nd? Nice. Hi, Gabriel. 5 days till your birthday, Jen. You ready? You excited? So the Hermit is about searching your soul, but it can also be the desire to want to hermit a little bit, like spend time alone. A lot of September birthdays. Yeah, I usually have, I'm not a big tea person, but sometimes I do. I prefer a coffee more than I do tea. Yeah, it may help. I think it's because I talk all day, right? Actually, when I filmed this morning, the reason why my throat, I think, was a little scratchy because I just woke up. I typically don't film right away in the morning. So, the man card. Look at this man. Oh, Sunny, thank you. Me too, Jennifer, me too. The man card, holding this rose here. I kind of wish he had some socks on, though, to be honest with you. I don't know why. Like, I'm not really like forgive me, but like feet, you know, I don't know. I'm a little picky. I mean, what are you going to do? People have feet. Can't change that they have feet. But I would have preferred in the picture if he would have had socks on. Am I the only one who feels this way? Let me know. Jay, we're doing a general collective reading right now. Hi, Esther. No, is it just me? Or like, does anybody else feel this way? Tamara, you feel this way? Okay, Christine feels the same way. I know it's not just me. You always wear socks. I'm a sock person too. I am not no offense to anybody, I'm not a barefoot person. I mean, if I'm wearing like sandals or slides, oh yeah, okay, Kat, you're the same. There's something about like, men in flip-flops are not typically my thing. Sorry to any men who wear flip-flops. I mean, I'm never gonna like not date somebody if you wear flip-flops, but it's like, it's a thing. It's a thing, you know? I'm reading what it says on the screen. It says feet are gross, but still very important since you walk with them all the time. Absolutely. Feet are very important, you know? Maybe he's grounding. Yeah, Nova, exactly. Yeah, Laura just said no foot fetish for me either. Okay, Laura just said no, no, same here. I know exactly what you talk about, how you feel. I don't know. I feel bad saying that, but like, you're a flip-flop guy in the summer. I mean, look, you can't get around it. We all have feet, but sometimes, I don't know. I'm a sock person. Now, I don't like to wear socks when I sleep, but pedicures are a must-have. Yeah. Actually, I do see a lot of men go for pedicures when I'm at the nail place, you know? Maddie just said I wear trainers or sneakers. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You sleep with socks? I don't like to sleep with socks. That feels like too warm for me, you know? Yeah, James just said not all feet are created equal. Yeah. Christine just said I encourage men to get pedicures. Yeah. Your boyfriend is really disgusted by feet, but he works with feet. What does he do for a living? I'm curious. I mean, I'm not a fan. Like the fashion trend of like no socks with like the dress shoes, like for men. I don't know. I still feel like there should be dress socks, you know. But Marty just said never bear. Yeah. I think it's great if men like to get pedicures, personally. I mean, Nova, I'm laughing because like if you're new to my online family, which we've just met, it's funny. We talk about the most random things. Oh, he sells safety shoes and he has to measure everyone's feet. Yeah, I could. Oh, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. Yeah, Christine just said cover up that ankle hair. Yeah, perfect. Boat shoes and socks looks kind of silly though. Okay, that's true, Kathy. I do agree. I don't know about socks with boat shoes, but like dress shoes, like I feel like dress shoes need socks personally, but that's just me. Yeah, you agree about the dress socks? I laugh because we talk about the most random thing. Oh, Nova, I have the best online family. They're so welcoming. Is that a sign, Jen? I don't know. Are you Jen, are you thinking about it? Maybe it's about birthing a whole new cycle. How about that? You took your 80-year-old dad to get pedicures and he would hold my hand. Oh, that's a lovely memory. Dress shoes do need socks. Yeah. It's a self-care convo, James. Exactly. James, as a man, how do you feel about the whole no socks, dress shoes? Okay, Jose just said socks are a must. You read my mind, Jose. Let's see what's the hope and or fear. Socks are a must, says Pioneer. Yeah. I think it's birthing a whole new cycle, Jen, for you. The hope and or fear is the strength card. Strength and the courage to push yourself forward. Leo energy. And what else do we need to know? Socks in the house, no, but when going out, definitely needed. You haven't gone 15 years without socks. Oh, thanks. It's a Lydios crystal. I was never a slippers person in the house. Like I never wore slippers. But now I have these I don't know what the brand is, Cushion Air. They're like those really like thick, cushy slides. I hated them at first when I got them because I felt like I couldn't walk in them because they were just too squishy. But now that I'm used to them, I wear them all the time. Like I wear them in the house. I don't know if that defeats the purpose of like having house shoes, but like I wear them in the house, or if like it's the summertime or like, spring weather, then I wear them out of the house, but not with socks. Well, in the house I wear them with socks, but I wouldn't go out with socks and sandals, but okay, so the strength card, let's see. And we have the ring, commitment. And I said this today, like how committed are you to yourself? Won't catch you in Crocs. Crocs are a thing that I don't own a pair of Crocs, not traditional Crocs. I've had other type of Crocs that don't look like the traditional Crocs. Yeah, the cloud sandals. I think that's what they are, Kat. Like the brand is Cushion Air, and they're very, very cushy. I hated them at first because I couldn't walk in them, but now I can. You know? Flip-flops, no socks is my only exception. Yeah. Yeah, I get it, James. I think it really depends on the feet, you know? I mean, you're right. Not all feet are created equally. Now, what are your views on hands? I like nice hands on a person. My mom always says that too, that she liked my dad because he had nice hands. Do you agree with that statement? That's true, Jose. Crocs are a good thing after 20 hours in boots. You have huge feet? How about Birkenstocks? It took me a while to adjust, but you love it now. They do take a while to adjust. I think that Birkenstocks can be okay. Yeah. I would prefer Birkenstocks over flip-flops on a man, if we're speaking specifically to men. Hi, Gina. Hopefully I said hi to you. I'm well, thank you. You notice that many women find hands and arms attractive. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I don't know if it's a memory foam stuff, but they're very cushion. If you look up Cushion Air, you'll know what I mean. Birks can be comfy. Yeah. But like I do think nice hands are attractive. Hi, Kelly. How are you? I know we talk about the most random things. I never really got into wearing Birkenstocks. You do believe a man looks better if he has bigger if he has bigger hands? Possibly. Yeah, clean nails are a must. Yes, I would agree. Hands are a Nostradamus thing. How so, Jennifer? You keep your hands nice and clean and nails clean. People can't believe you work on cars. Oh, that's tough when you work on, yeah, for sure. Good for you. He cleans up his nails, which you appreciate. Yeah, you don't like dirty hands and nails. Yeah. Oh my God, I saw a terrible video the other day. Oh my God, it was so awful. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was on TikTok. I don't know why it came across my FYP. It was this person trying to squeeze, you know, like pimple popping videos. It was like someone trying to squeeze an ear, an infected ear lobe. And like the nails were black and the hands were dirty. Like it was dirt all under the nails and everything. It was awful. And everyone in the comments was like, well, if that wasn't infected before, it's going to be infected now. And all I kept thinking was, oh my gosh, that is like a breeding ground for just absolute ear infection. Horrible. Yeah, it was gross. It was really gross. But that is something of importance, right? I guess like it shows you like people's cleanliness. I'm always lucky that when I go get my nails done, my nail tech would always say to me, oh, your nails are so clean underneath. And I'm like, yeah, because I make sure. Yeah. Jack, for personal reading, it depends on which type you're looking for. Like I do recorded readings starting from like $33. And then Zoom sessions. It all depends on what you're looking for. Yeah. I would say hygiene is very important. Like, of course, you want someone that like cleans their nails, brushes their teeth. You would think that's a standard, but sometimes I don't know, you know? Yeah, no food on your clothes. It's a good point. A Zoom session, it's 75 or 50 or 75, depending on which you're looking for, Mayor. Well, some people are not taught hygiene, Nova. I have a story that I don't think anybody wants to hear, where I was in a lineup for a barbecue. You've probably heard me say this before, maybe not you, Nova, but where I was in lineup for a barbecue for an event, and the person in front of me I really wanted a pickle out of that pickle jar until I saw that they put their entire hand in the Costco sized pickle jar into the pickle juice and took out the pickle and put it on their hamburger. And the moment I saw that, I was like, I will never, no, I'll get my own pickles. Thank you very much. Smelling good is another thing. Listen, I love a nice cologne. Although there is research that shows that women like the smell of men's sweaty t-shirts, and I'm not gonna lie, there is science behind that. But yeah, no, I would definitely the hand in the pickle jar was so, yeah, there were no tongs, Kathy. There were no tongs at that pickle jar. And I can assure you I did not take a pickle out of that pickle jar. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. All right, the probable outcome. Again, the topics that we discuss in here. The Eight of Cups, walking away from things that no longer serve you. You're allergic to perfume and cologne, so natural scent for you. And there's nothing wrong with that, for sure. Natural scent can be nice too, but I do admit I love a nice cologne. I definitely love a nice cologne. I wasn't into the pickles that day, and I love pickles. If you know me, I love pickles. I know, Jose, you would think somebody would use a utensil of some kind, but like I literally watched the hand go into the top of the jar and into the juice. You think liking someone's sweat has to do with their pheromones? Yes, it does. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Cause like a t-shirt, a worn t-shirt, absolutely. Not gonna lie. I don't mind it. But again, that's all pheromones. Hi, Kana, how are you? All right, so Eight of Cups is our probable outcome of walking away from things that no longer serve us. Hi, Jay, how are you? And we have here the Fish. Yeah, it depends on the person. Well, yeah, if it's somebody you're into, then yeah. I don't know if I'd be sniffing. Oh my God, that was another thing at school the other day. These boys were like sniffing each other, like sniffing their armpit, like going, and I was thinking to myself, and these girls are worried about whether they're cheating or whether they're doing other things. No, they're talking about 100 men versus a gorilla and sniffing each other. That's typical. It's typical behavior. You're going to start to sell your used shirts? Oh, maybe there's a business there for you. Scent can be overwhelming for you? Yeah. Nice to see you too, Chuck. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Yeah. There's the Fish card. And that is all about abundance and Pisces energy. And look what we got here. Look at these fish. So there's a double message here maybe for Pisces. Abundance, walking towards things that are better for you, really. High season. Well, my friends, I got to get going. I've got 10 minutes or so. I've got to have a little break, some water. You know what else was pretty funny? When I went to school last week, I put lemon and mint sometimes in my water. And I had a student ask me if I had salad in my water. Miss, is that salad in your water? These are the things that I miss. I laugh. I laugh. That's what I miss about school, is like the interaction or the conversation, you know? Thanks, Jose. You too. Jose, do you want me to have a look at the schedule? And I'll let you know. Thank you. You too. Yeah, hydrate for sure. I have to drink a lot more water these days. I feel much more thirsty. Yeah. Take care, Tamara. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Oh, thanks, David. That's very kind of you. Lemon basil. You know what? I might actually. I really like the lemon and the mint, but I could see how basil would be good. You know? Your husband is a Pisces? Perfect. Thanks, Phil. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Steph. Thanks, Laura. Thanks, Kat. Hopefully I don't miss anybody. Nova, it was really nice seeing you on here. You're welcome anytime. Thank you, Mira. I really appreciate it. Shay, Ginger, and your water bottle. Nice. Nice. Thank you. You too. All right. Jose says, good night, baddies. Thanks, James. It's really nice seeing you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Okay, IG, I'll talk to you soon. Thank you, everybody. Bye. Okay, YouTube, thank you so much. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys soon.